All right, you guys are getting ready to see some cool Squarebody content, but in doing this, I'm also going to reemphasize something about our business. Our business may not be like every other business. I hate posting vehicles without prices, but you will find right now we have 2 or 3 Squarebodies that are on there with no price. The other 300 vehicles or more all have a price. And people constantly call, and those calls come to me, and that is great because I'm the one that can explain what's going on. And the trucks that don't have prices are because they're not finished. But because you guys are so adamant about these trucks in general, we try our best to bring you content, not to tease you with it, but one, you guys like the content, and when we have a minute to do it, I have to do it. We've got projects going on next door. We've got contractors. I've got to get up to the shop. This got to go to the bedliner shop. My detail guy has questions for me. I've had to ignore him half the morning because I haven't had time. Tristan needs help checking in new vehicles. There's a lot always going on. That's not y'all's problem, that's my problem. This GMC is an 85, if I remember correctly. This truck was a West Coast truck. Me and Daniel went over this truck the minute it arrived. It is solid as a rock. It has all the potential of being somebody's dream come true truck. I'll show you under the hood first, then we'll work our way around it. This truck has just arrived. As you saw in another video, the fuel pump crapped out as soon as it came off the transport truck. So we had to put a new fuel pump on it. But look under the hood, guys. Just look closely. AJ can just scan around. Original inner fender wells, original firewall with all of the proper seam sealer, whatever they call it, I know there's a proper name. If you look down there, you'll see a brand new fuel pump. Somebody's added a nice little flush valve. We had somebody ask about that on one of the videos. What is this? They thought it was like a cap screwed on it. That's a flush valve. So some people used to like to flush their radiators out. I guess antifreeze wasn't as good back in the day. There's your flush valve. Still has all the smog equipment on it. It's a 2500, it's a 3/4 ton. Jack handle, crank, jack, original instructions, original inner fender wells, original fenders, radiator support. Everything is in place like it's supposed to be. Even the hood felt. If hood felt looks too good, guys, it's too good to be true because hood felt should look like this. There's really no way to clean it. You can pressure wash it, you're going to tear it. It's going to have some deterioration, especially usually around the brake area, and I don't know why, maybe the brake fluid causes it, but usually we see them deteriorated around there, and then usually here, because guess what? Typically a belt goes bad, flies up, knocks it all down. Actually in great shape. The little pocket right here, you can see some screw holes. At one time it had a bug shield. Probably had old grandpa's straight visor on there, like a straight brim cap. Hood closes great. GMC, a little different. Don't see as many GMCs. The truck has a touch bigger BF Goodrich tire, all-terrain. Go call that about a 32 on a nice Mickey Thompson style alloy wheel. Now, before y'all jump on the no bid liner bandwagon, the bid's perfect. Sheesh, it's hot. Jesus. The bid is perfect. When I say perfect, you don't find bids like this. Maybe you got a nicer one, good for you, but you don't find them in our industry like this. The inner fender wells aren't all caved in. They hadn't put a bunch of four-wheelers in here and banged them down and beat them up like we did when I had these trucks, when we were driving them because they were daily drivers. But the main reason for the bed liner, this truck would be a perfect candidate for nothing in the bed. We're going over the rail and we're going to take care of this issue right here because this is just going to get worse. There's really no way to blend the paint. We start painting this, then we get down to this, then we go further. It just never ends. So we're doing a bed liner. Done. 750 bucks, whatever it cost. Coming around. It's going to be nice. It's going to protect the bed. I've never had a customer not buy a Squarebody because of the bed liner, and I have one of the best that sprays these bed liners in. He does a freaking phenomenal job and has been for us for 20 plus years as far as I know. Back bumper, step bumper, clean. Tailgate trim, clean. Original paint on this whole truck, the best we can tell. Stickers in the door jamb. Everything like it's supposed to be. Silver like it's supposed to be. A little bit of overspray like it's supposed to have. And we believe the bed survived as good as it did because it probably had some sort of camper in it. This looks like a camper hookup. So more than likely had a slide-in camper in here that probably salvaged it. Interior, I know the sun's a little tough, but you should be able to get the gist of it. It does have a carpeted cover because it does have some slight cracks on the dash. Not bad, but there are some cracks. Yeah, pretty moderate. Pretty moderate. We'll slide it back on there. It's okay, Jay. You can't hold a camera and do everything. But the seat's nice and crisp. Still has nice shine to it. The carpet also, nice shine. Still has the cardboard behind the back seat that's not all tore up. It's not all bent down. Speakers in the back. Headliner's got some sag. Headliner's the next stop. So what we have planned for this truck, and again, you guys, you know, if you're ready, you can stop us at any time. All it takes is sending some money. Next stop for this truck is bedliner. In 10 minutes from now, it's going to be at the bedliner shop. And in 15 minutes, it's going to be backing its way in to have it done because we have 4 to get done right now. So he's going to roll them in, roll them out. Then it goes to the headliner shop for a complete replacement headliner. It's already had a quick preliminary service check over done because it was in the shop for the fuel pump. So we're going to go the rest of the way with oil change, state inspection, checking the brakes, the wheel bearings, the ball joints, all the lights, all that kind of stuff. The dash, I did have Daniel order a dash. We only use the better dashes. We don't use the generic-y, crappy ones unless there are no others. So he's got the good ones coming. I don't know that it even needs it because even the replacement good dash is not as good as a factory dash. It's still going to have its little ripples and it's going to show its signs. That dash is in great shape in my opinion. Can we lift it? Sure. Can we put power steps on it? Sure. Can we do anything you want? Absolutely. Can we put a 1-ton front differential? Sure. Can we put locking hubs? Sure. Can we replace the trim? Absolutely. Matter of fact, Daniel has the trim laid out for a truck that sold yesterday. We were getting ready to retrim a truck, sold like it sat. You guys also did not see that truck. It never made its way to the website. It was in the background of a video. Guy said, "What's that truck?" Told him the price. No problem. Came down. He's getting it. Carburetor. All right, we're low on our count this morning, AJ. Yeah. We're low on our count this morning.
First one I heard.
That is the first one this morning. We didn't even get one in our first video, so we're slacking on our horn beeping content count. You know what would be funny? Can we mount our, in case you guys haven't ever seen, we got a lot of cameras around here. Can we mount our camera and it actually have volume or it won't work?
Which one, like the GoPro?
The one we do on time lapse. Can you not hear it on time lapse?
No, I don't think you can.
It'd be a cool edited video for it to be like brr, beep, brr, beep, brr, beep, and have a counter and have a counter going. You guys wouldn't believe it. We're trying to walk across the street, beep, 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 beep. It's funny. Small town here in Chesterfield County. Tilt steering wheel, cruise control, power windows, and power locks. We have also been through our nickel and dime and nook and cranny side of things. And other than replacing this little broke piece right here, which I'll take that off so we don't forget and lay it on my desk. Windows work, locks work, everything's been lubed and greased. We'll try to cruise control when we go to bedliner shop. The tilt wheel works. The tilt wheel is not loose. It's pretty darn tight. And it does work like it's supposed to. Seat belts are intact. Seat belts are not all pulled apart. Seat belts are not all rashed up. And again, this was a West Coast truck. That's why it survived so good. It didn't come from Pennsylvania. It didn't come from Ohio. It didn't come from any of those areas where they are typically rust buckets. If you look up under the back right here, look at the bed supports. Freaking crisp. The inside of the bed, crisp. The underside, crisp. Not the biggest fan of the... Believe it or not, our phone went to overheat mode, so we're back. Don't know where we left off, but AJ says we were underneath the truck, talking about people blowing the horn driving by, but back to this 85 GMC 2500 Sierra Classic. So, bedliner, headliner, finish up the service, finish up the inspection, maybe trim. And then if you look up top, AJ, go ahead and give them a scan up there. We do have some factory GM paint peeling. Take 4. Paint's peeling. So the idea that we had, and actually Daniel suggested it, this truck has the there's multiple two-tone ways you can do these trucks. As you'll see, this truck is two-toned only here and here. Some of them have the tri-tone, here, here, here. I think to solve the problem, the bed liner's gonna fix most of this. We'll end up with a couple little paint chips like this. They can be touched up. We have the factory touch-up paint mixed and ready. Is to maybe silver the top. That way the blue doesn't look too shiny. The silver should match good. And I think that's the way to go on this truck. Do you have to do it? No. Could somebody buy this and make it a hunting truck or a farm truck? Absolutely. Could a YouTuber buy it and just freaking destroy it and haul logs with it? Seen it happen, absolutely. So we're at a good point. We got a good running driving truck. We got a 3/4 ton truck. We got a rust-free truck. If you guys want to carry it to the next level, you know the process, reach out and call. I can give you some ballparks on pricing at that point. Again, bed liner, headliner, already scheduled, probably already paid for because we pay those guys monthly and keep everything rolling. They already have the material. Service is gonna be smooth. Trim is already laid out and flat. We're rolling pretty good on this one. So as far as, we should have done an off the truck arrival because that was yesterday? Tuesday. Nothing happened because it literally came off and was dead. So we pushed it beside the building. Yesterday fuel pump, today bed liner, tomorrow headliner. That almost rhymed. We should keep it, we should have kept a little timeline going on this particular one because it's a cool build.
My neighbor.
Yeah.
That's literally my neighbor.
Nice. Hope you don't hit that curve. Nice car. All right, so we head to the bed liner shop. He just texted. He's waiting on us. We're on the way. Thanks, guys. Davis Drives on YouTube, Davis Auto Sales. Another nice Squarebody coming at you guys very soon.